everybody. My name is Caratozzolo, and this is my informative speech for effective speaking. And this is my 10-minute audience. I chose alcohol for my informative speech just because we're in college and alcohol is a very common thing that all of us deal with on a day-to-day basis. And I feel like it was easy for everybody to relate to. Reason why people drink alcohol, stress. You're stressed out, people are not feeling well, and it's just, feel like it'll make you feel better. Celebration or occasion. People have parties, it's their birthdays and everything, so people want to drink, go all out. Just to have fun. This college is very boring. People like to go out there, try to make the best out of it, and most of the time it's alcohol. Peer pressure. Your friends are drinking a lot, and, you want to be part of the group, you want to have friends, especially everybody coming here, people coming from different areas, people want to meet new people, so you want to fit in. And depression, people that are sad, they feel like they need to run to something to make them feel better, which sometimes is alcohol. How common is it? For people 18 and older, 51.3% are current or regular drinkers, which means they consistently drink a lot. So over half the population is consistent drinkers. Um, Alcohol-induced deaths, including accidents and homicides, 29,001, and also alcohol deaths from liver disease, which was 18,146. So almost 50,000 people died last year just because of alcohol. Alcohol can lead to addiction. It could be psychological or it could be physical, and basically means you're just dependent on it, and you feel like you need it to get through the day or get through the week or whatever the case may be. But it really can be a tough thing that can lead to death. The danger, short-term effects of drinking alcohol is, we've all seen it when we've been out there: upset stomach, people throwing up, diarrhea, lack of coordinated judgment, people carrying their friends home and they're barely making it, stumbling over themselves, headaches or insomnia. The long-term effects: heart disease, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeats, heart damage, heart failure, basically anything with the heart, because everything goes through the heart, and when the liver metabolizes and breaks down, it goes through the heart, and it can be very dangerous. Cancer, a lot of things can cause cancer, but alcohol is one of the worst because when you get cancer in the liver, there's no going back. You have no chance. Like my grandmother had liver cancer from alcohol, and you can't go back. Problems with the stomach, lungs, kidneys, skin, muscles, and bones. Basically, any part of the body it can affect wherever it metabolizes. It can really change, but either way, it's very deadly. Infections. eh, Infections are not very common, but you know, it can happen and it can be really, really bad. Like you have to be hospitalized just for the infection because it's on the inside of your system, so it's not like you can just take care of it with a little cream. Mental disorders, problem with attention, learning, and memory, depression, mood swings, anxiety. It can just affect your whole system, your whole body, how you act, how you talk, everything. Insomnia, like I said before, you can't sleep sometimes. People have sleeping problems. Malnutrition. Alcohol is not good for you. Whether it's beer making you, all that sugar and carbs, or whether it's just alcohol that really can burn your insides. Then there's also an extra thing where women who are pregnant and drink, the children that they give birth to, they can have either a miscarriage, which means obviously the baby dies before the 9 months, or they can have birth defects, low birth weight, physical, mental, behavioral problems, ADD, stuff like that. It's very common. This is basically a chart that I found, and it basically shows the most common types of drugs, alcohol, everything else in between people take, from shrooms, LSD, ecstasy, weed, tobacco, cocaine, heroin, and alcohol. And as you see, everybody always looks at things like heroin and cocaine as the worst things, or tobacco. But if you look at it, depending on all these different factors, like injuries, crimes, economic costs, drug damage, and everything else, and deaths too, alcohol is actually worse than things like heroin and the stuff that we feel usually are going to be the worst. So, in conclusion, alcohol is very bad for you. It's better off not to do it. It's not worth losing your loved ones, losing your life, or losing anything else. That's my opinion on it.